did it, everyone. We did it. After months and months and months of hassle, we finally got Gumi to cave in and give us our guild raid, our beloved guild raids back, everyone. And so, what better way to prepare for it than maybe a little video telling you guys, hey, this is guild raid and this is how you do it. So not everyone within the Brave Frontier community has done guild raid. More people have came in ever since it has been in a hiatus. And of course, a lot of people have retired during guild raids and finally coming back and wonder if there's any new changes. So if you've retired and or haven't done guild raid, it's pretty much a system of PvP. You're doing a PvE based format where your guild is fighting another guild. Now, there's going to be 3 rooms. Each room will have 15 members, equaling 45 members in total. A guild with max level holds up to 50. Each room will be able to select its very own representative guardian, one for outpost and one for your boss. So, what are the bosses this time? The upcoming guild raid will be featuring both water revs and earth revs. So you'll be able to select one of these motherfuckers to represent your outpost. In case you capture an outpost, one of the revs, ever you so choose, will be the one guarding it. If an enemy opponent comes in, they have to take down that selected rev. The other one, for example, if I choose my water rev over here to be my boss rev, every 1 hour and 30 minutes will spawn a new boss rev. Every time you kill that boss rev, it increases a level higher. So 1 hour and 30 minutes pass. I'm on boss rev level 2. Another 1 hour and 30 minutes pass. Boss rev level 3. Be sure to take down the boss as fast as you can. And the best way I would say you should do that is doing it with your guildmates. And of course, if you're in a lower guild and not everyone is on, because remember, this is a 21, maybe 22 hour match. People have jobs, people have school, people have lives. You're not always going to be active. But if you have your guildmates with you, be sure to go against this rev with them. And again, I highly advise you use mono teams for this. Mono teams are the most beneficial to this as possible. Now, again, when it comes down to it, there's going to be a whole map, and I'm going to bring that to the point of outposts. Outposts, these things over here that you see highlighted, will be the things that you need. 3 outposts reveals the boss location. Just like how these outposts have different locations, the boss will also spawn different locations. Not every outpost is guaranteed. For example, I may be going to Chrono Wave here, and it may be here the first cycle, which is, I believe, 2 hours. By the next 2 hours and it resets, it might not be here anymore. Every 2 hours it resets, you're going to have to scout for another one. You're going to have to scout for 5 outposts total. And again, you can always just hold 3 and be fine because it does reveal the boss location. But 5 is also really helpful. So, if I don't go here for my first run, because I know it may not be there, I go here and it's there. The next time it resets, and I go here and here, it's not at either of these, it might be here in Darren's Wrath. The best way to pretty much utilize time is to make sure you have multiple guildmates. I would say 5 here at Oasis, 5 here at Fusion, and 5 here at World Spike. You want to maximize as much as you can. Be sure to scout, people. Scouting will help. There's 80 AP in total. Yeah, guys, if you remember back then, it was 60, they bumped it up to 80, and then went on a hiatus. Now that guild raid's finally back, you have 80 AP. And again, you know, it takes a while to regen. It's 80 AP. It's gonna be a while for it to regen. So, every tile you step, for example, if I move from Oasis Camp up to Chrono Wave, and then to Ajura's Crossing, that's 3 AP. But, if I attack on that tile, it's an extra AP. So if I move up to Chrono Wave, actually, yeah, it should be 2 AP. So I move up from Oasis Camp to Chrono Wave, that's 1. But I engage Chrono Wave, that's another 1, so that is 2. And I move to Ajura's Crossing, that's 3. And if I engage on Ajura's Crossing, in case I need my SBBs back, that is an extra AP. If you engage on a tile to fight mobs, that is an AP. Again, 80 AP total, be sure to use it wisely, because it takes some time to charge entirely. And here's another thing. Before you leave out to work, go to bed, school, anything, whatever, be sure to use your AP. If you know you're going to be out for hours, maybe even 20 minutes, you might get sidetracked and spend out 2 hours every day outside. Be sure to use your AP. You have 80 AP, guys. The best way to use that AP is going against mobs. For example, of course, not every map is the same. This map you see in the background, of course, everyone has that same map, but not every map has the same icons here. Again, I have the icons for the outpost. That's universal. The map, universal. But some people have maybe the fire icon for the fire elites, or thunder icon for thunder elites, which, for example, one would spawn in Watcher's Point. Be sure to just use that map. Use that map to the best of your ability. Use this map if you need to know the outpost locations. Be sure to utilize them. Now, again, the best way to use your AP is to make sure to use it on those elites. If, let's say, a Thunder elite is here and I'm on an Earth team, use that Earth team to your bestest ability and keep on spamming it. The lowest you might be able to get is possibly 16k. I haven't seen anything lower. It could be lower. Who knows? But the highest I've seen was 29k. If you're really solid and you have a high amount of EWD and crit and spark, you should be hitting 27, 28k. And that stacks up with 80 AP. That stacks up over time. Now, let me also bring the perspective of units. You want to make sure, again, to use your best as possible, really. Your best elemental units. Again, mono teams, you want to make sure you have a strong lead, not just defensive, but really, really offensive. Because if it's 15 people on one rev alone, that thing is going to get melted in the maybe first 3 turns, especially if you're using UBB. You want to make sure to have strong spears such as Ragnarok Edict, Heaven's Edge, Light Artisan, Victory Chant, anything like that, to make sure you not only have a high amount of damage, but you also have the beautiful buffs of Spark, Crit Chance, crit damage. You want to make sure you have elemental weakness damage. I'm pretty sure I said Spark again, but I can't stress this enough. You will need a lot of multipliers. Spark, EWD is all important. Now, of course, here's the downside. You will only be able to have 5 units into your team. So all you guys who use really, really strong friends, for example, your one friend with Ragnarok Edict and Heaven's Edge, or Ragnarok Edict and Victory Chant, they won't be able to help you. It's just you and your guildmates on that boss, on that rev, on that elite. But you, I can't stress this enough. It's gonna be your team of 5 units. Now, if you're on an elite, that's you alone. You're on that elite alone. But if it's a boss, just like in regular RC7 raid, any damage they do will come up on that boss as well. So your 5 units will need to be strong. If you want to maximize as much points as possible with EWD, Spark, crit chance, crit damage, all those buffs, you're going to need to utilize it. And don't forget, these outposts. 3 gives you the boss location, 5 also helps. The reason being is because each outpost gives you a buff. One may be 20% spark damage, another will be 30% of critical hit damage. It all stacks up. Be sure to utilize it. And another thing I want to point out is communication. Usually guilds may use Line, Facebook, Discord, WhatsApp. They all use that as a form of communication to make sure they know what they're doing. Communication and guild raid is key. If I just cough there a little bit. If I'm here with my boys trying to capture some of these beautiful outposts, I don't want to be on Chrono Wave while another guy's on Chrono Wave. That's a big no. You want to make sure to have your friend to move up to Pyro Training Zone. That way you maximize as much as you can. Again, AP matters. If me and another person are on here both at the same time, it's not going to be worth it. That's wasting 1 AP. Another person could go here and you could be here, and that would make your AP a lot more maximized. That's 1 more AP to farm an elite or hit a boss. That's literally a game changer. Not just a whole point changer, but a game changer. Now again, as I said, when it comes to guild raid, it is a guild versus guild, a room of 15 versus a room of 15, trying to maximize as much as you can on trying to get points. Points is what declares who is the winner. Now again, a total of 45 members, and pretty much the entire match will be head-to-head. Now, think of it like this. Room 1 will be facing a different guild, versus Room 2 will be facing a different guild, or Room 3 a different guild. Each room will be facing a different guild. So be sure to not only know, okay, you guys are going against these opponents, and try to use things against them. If you know that other enemy guild is first to these outposts, you want to make sure to do as much as you can to start locking them out. If you're able to get the outpost a little later on and figure out by timing, remember outposts every 2 hours and every 1 hour and 30 minutes is a boss, you want to try to lock them out of that boss. That happened to us in Skylords one day, and we somehow still won. That was an intense match. Shoutouts to Zero out there. Again guys, I can't stress this enough. Having the right spears, I will have a Discord link down below where it is a whole community, 600 plus members. People who are promoting their guild, people who are asking questions, people who are doing RC7 raid in preparation for this, trying to get their victory chance and everything, people who are pretty much looking to, you know, expand, learn which is the best units for this, what kind of teams will be best utilized for this, what kind of spears will be best utilized for this. Let alone, I will also have a link to the Skylords helpful guide to guild raid. Of course, it's a little outdated, but it's still very, very useful. It is very essential, and it still has most of the modern spears. It is pre-RC7, so you might not see Victory Chant and some of the other spears on there, but again, it is still very helpful. Now, thank you guys for tuning in. It is your boy Icarus, also pretty much known as your boy Zummer, and I am out. Peace!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.